Hey there, Trisha here, and I wanted to go over the trades that I took today, Wednesday, January 21st. I took 2 trades using scalp setups actually today, and you can check those out at www.easyemintrade.com. The first trade that I took today was at 10:49, and I went short right here where this vertical line is. We had a scalp trade setting up, and I liked it because we had divergence on our indicator, price going sideways, slight divergence on our indicator. So I took it at 10:49. I went short at 8:07.25, and I used my trail stop method for my stop. So I moved my stop to here, moved my stop to here, actually here, moved my stop to here, moved my stop to here, and I got stopped out over here at 8:02.50 for a gain of 4 3/4. When I'm using my trail stop method, I always use a quarter point above the high of that pivot higher, a quarter point below that pivot low. So that's how I typically will exit a trade. I want to show you this. This is our smaller minute time frame chart, and so obviously I just showed you a short that I took, and at the point that we can change directions, or the point that I change directions and look for longs, is when the price has gotten above that 50% mark. So if you don't use Fibonacci lines, you can just look at the high of the day up until that point and the low of the day, and then just go 50% right in the middle. So the white line in the middle of the chart here represents the 50% mark. So you can see we're kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over it. And then finally, at this point here, we, broke out over it and continued to go higher. So, again, using that 50% mark, you can go long if something sets up and you're above that 50% mark. And that's how I trade it. You can certainly trade any way that you like, but I don't typically counter trend trade, and until it goes above that 50% mark, when I've been going short, that would be an indication for me to go long, and vice versa for shorts. So the next trade that I took was actually over here where this vertical line is. We had slight divergence here, price going sideways. We had our scalp indicator setting up to go long, so I took it here. I actually got filled over here at 8:17.75, and this was at 2:11 this afternoon. If you missed that setup, it actually set up again. Right here we've got price going sideways, we've got divergence on our indicator, and then we had the scalp trade set up right over here. So realistically, you could have jumped on there if you wanted to. It would have worked out just fine. This indicator here went a little more sideways time-wise than I would have liked when this set up, but it still would have worked. Usually when there's divergence, that is a strong indication that the price is going to continue in the way of the divergence. So I actually got in over here, used my trail stop method to exit, and actually I was not stopped out until right up here. So like that trade a lot. I was out at 8:22.25 for a gain of 450. So today I took 2 trades, and they were scalp setups, and I had a profit of 4 3/4 on the first trade and 4 1/2 on the second, for a total of 9 1/4. So that's a good day. You have good days and you have bad days. You just take it for what it is either way, and the next day you start all over. I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.